Okay, I would like to show you quickly how you can download contributions of the 101 Companies project. In fact, there are multiple ways to do that. One way is you just go to this top here and you basically select download zip. So if you do this, you get a little zip that contains exactly the files of this contribution. That's one way of doing it. You can just unzip that zip and then use whatever language technology you need to run this code, right? In this case, you would then apply the Haskell compiler to this source code. Another way of getting the source code is that you go directly to the underlying GitHub repository. Let's go there. So, and actually, in order to see the zip file here, you have to go all the way up to the root of this repository. So you see now you get this zip file here. And if you download that zip file, it's actually not just the individual contribution from which you started, but it's actually the zip for the entire repository. This might be, in fact, what you really want to do, because sometimes contributions share some files. And when they share files, you would only get them by downloading the entire repository. You would not get them if you download just the zip file for the individual contribution. So these are the two options that you have here. So you download either this specific zip for this contribution, or you go to GitHub and download the zip for the entire repository. And actually there's yet another way. So we are back to GitHub and again we go to the top. So what you also can do is you can also basically, if you know how to use Git, you can actually copy this URL into your clipboard, and then you can, for example, somewhere on your file system, you can basically just clone that repository. I mean, of course, assuming that you have a Git client and that probably your Git account is set up. But you see, in this case, you get the entire repository in this place and all the contributions like here, right? And then you can start to build and run these contributions.